Hopefully we are good. It's amazing how difficult it is to build social for a semi-famous person from the 90s. Honestly, social media is hard. Like, it's just getting harder. So, like, if you had a following, it's easy to maintain it, but, like, it's such a crowded space. Like, just social media in general is so crowded that it's hard to break into it. It's like if you had a YouTube channel 10 years ago, it was easy to get lots of views, and now there's so many YouTubers and so many people involved in the social space. You're like the last person to get there. Is that dead? Alright. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me again. Sorry about the start to the stream. Alright, I got a potion. Potion and 500 coins so far. Search all these bushes. It lets me go back in here. I'm on my PC, Nick. If you want to jump in my Discord, I can give you some more information on how I'm playing it. Alright, so there's a couple more things we have to find in here, I think. That's only 2 so far. Three more, all in a different room. Okay. Axel, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, Holyoke. Nice. Daryl Tux, welcome in. What's up, man? Your dad used to play this? Yeah, dude, this series is so good. All 3 of them, really. I mean, everybody, you know, there's a big debate over which one is the best. I like this one the most for its tactical elements, but I still do like the old school 2D art style. Four HP regen. Wow. Alright, hold on. I gotta take a look at that. So, who got that? Holyoke. And the question is, who should I give it to? Aura level 2, regen 4 HP. He's been using Onks. She's been using some Onks. Hello, name Paul's Mark Winkler. He said he wants to take you on and play Pac-Man tonight. What are you talking about, Jason? The menu style reminds you of Golden Sun. That's #1 on the Golden Sun counter for today. So the menu is the same as Golden Sun, Quaid, because this is the company that made Golden Sun. This actually predates Golden Sun. This is made by Camelot, And this was made by Camelot in 1997 on the Sega Saturn, and then they went on to make Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance. So a lot of people say this looks like Golden Sun, and then I always have to correct them and say, actually, Golden Sun looks like this. You have to do the actually voice to emphasize. Oh, I think that's everything. That's like 5 things that we found. He would be able to use it right now. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work. So this is the famous swampland marsh. I find it hard to believe there's a cave here that will take us beyond the mountains. I'm more concerned about the violent worms. Gerudo. Everyone in town was talking about them. I hate worms. We can have another worm fight here? Venomous worms are known to inhabit the marsh of swampland. My primary concern is that we have to deal with a queen worm as well. Have I thawed out? I haven't thawed out, but I do have power. I don't think we're gonna thaw out for like another couple days. It was still got kind of cold last night, but I do have power back after 28 hours of no electricity. So I'm gonna do 2 streams today to make up for it, though. We'll come back 8:30 tonight.
I've got news for you.
Eastern.
You're mine now. You belong to me.
Quaid, thank you for the follow, man. You must be Priestess Basanda of Bolzone. Ah, so the Median army has not forgotten me. I am honored. Yes, I am one of the 4 high priests. From what Desharan has told me, there is much you have to answer for. I'm looking for a fire donation. You know, I gotta bring my sound up. My stream crashed on me in the first 5 minutes, so I had to load everything up.
Oh, hot, 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 hot.
I didn't have my sounds back up. Since the Symbios army has taken something precious from me, I shall take something of great value from them. If you can hold out, Prince Median, you may even get to see dear Desharan again. Yeah, I'll egress. I didn't know this was going to take me right to the fight. I got everything in the castle, but I guess I gotta go into the town first. So the son of Lord Conrad has reached Aspia. Prince Arant may be battling him as we speak. Once Aspia returns to the hands of the Empire, all of Aspinia will be easily annexed. Median, we must hurry to Aspia and reclaim it from Arant. Oh, this is another fight where I have to escort this dum-dum around. Whoa. That's a lot of units. Dude, look at this battlefield. Alright, we have a couple things we gotta do before we... We have a couple things to do before we are able to continue. But that battle looks like it's going to be crazy. Chili's it is. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate you, man. Happy to be back. Very happy to be back. Oh, did not mean to do that. You're going to escort him until the last couple battles. Yeah, I just want to get rid of this guy. I don't like escorting him around because he makes horrible decisions. Okay. Oh wait, that's the church, right? I remember at the end of the game when we met Symbios, or when we met Median on the bridge, he was with him. Like, they all rolled up together at the end of the bridge, so that kind of checks out based on my memory. Alright, so we have a few items to find in here. Oh, there's one of them. Dark matter. There's never anything on bookshelves, right? Bookshelves are always just lore. Hey, Mike, thanks for coming back, man. I am back. Everything appears to be working. Everything appears to be working well now. Interview in 30 minutes? Dude, for your, that promotion you're looking for? Oh, new company. Damn, dude. Chirp, chirp. Are you saying, see, were you saying that they hit a couple items in the headquarters? They reached out, so you're willing to listen. Yeah, I mean, if you can find something that pays well, you maybe have a better environment. Yeah, exactly. Zeros on the end of a certain number. That'll convince anybody to do some things. But yeah, good luck, man. I hope you get it, or I hope it's what you think it is, and it's something that you get. They need a guy who can do Legend of Dragoon spreadsheets. Oh, Gaia Axe. Alright, so that's 2. This is Shining Force. Yeah, Shining Force 3. Honestly, you should just submit your Legend of Dragoon spreadsheets and your PowerPoint that you made and be like, this is just what I do in my leisure time. Imagine what I would do at work. You only played the first and second? Me too, CSM, up until recently. This is my first playthrough of 3. Yeah, as your cover letter, dude. Alright, what are we doing with this Gaia Axe, by the way? Aura level 1. So now Rock can heal. That's actually kind of huge. Oh, I bet you there's a chicken on the table or something. There's always a chicken on the table. Or a power wine. Oh, maybe not. Is the fighting turn-based or tactic style? It's just like the first 2 games. It's a tactical RPG, so it's like tile-based. Think like Final Fantasy Tactics and Fire Emblem. Very similar to Fire Emblem in the way that it moves. Biggest difference is that there's no permadeath. And, you know, just the way that damage and everything is calculated is slightly different as well. Let's see if there's any... Oh, wow, great sword. I don't think I need that, though, because my 2 sword users have better stuff. Steel Lance is pretty good. It's expensive. King Arrow, Quarrel, Shell, Shuriken. Actually, none of that stuff's really an upgrade. Freeze 3, Blaze 3. Oh, wow, Resist level 2. Dude. I feel like this is a must-have. I need to give this to somebody. And one of the 2 haggles, yeah, absolutely have to get this. Let me just give it to somebody that has some space. Damn. Looks like I need to do some inventory management again, too. Nobody to give it to right now. Storms, what's up, man? Let me see if there's just something I can unload for space in the meantime. Yeah, I don't need that. Alright, and you said there's 1 out of 2 haggles that I'm probably going to want. Let's see if we can get those to pop. He has the God Rapier, Miles. We got the God Rapier? This guy. Oh, wait, that's the one that we had, but now we have the God Rapier equipped. The one that summons Thanatos. Yeah, I can sell... I guess I could sell the Mist Rapier now, right? Light and Dark Resistance, Thanatos level 2. Critical plus 5. Yeah, I don't really need that anymore, right? I'm not going to swap to a lesser weapon at any point. Alright, let's see what haggles we can get off of him. I'm sure you'll appreciate the quality of this. A counter spear. Is this the one you're talking about, Session? Should I spend money on this? Does this make them counter ranged attacks? Okay. So I guess this will go to Arthur. Well, I don't have the space, so I'm just going to give it to Rock, and then I'll trade it over. Okay, okay, nice. Alright, let's send it over to Arthur. Counter plus 20. Dear Lord. And then, what was the last thing I wanted to do? Oh. Resist level 2 should go to my healer, I think. I'm gonna send that to Erudo. It's the same Arthur from Shining Force 1, yes. It's the only character that I've seen that's been repeated from the original series. Alright, is that everything that I need from here? Or am I still missing stuff? And yes, he's basically the same as Arthur from Shining Force 1. Like, he has the magic and everything. Blaze and freeze. This does technically take place after Shining Force 1, yes, I believe. Dark matter. I don't need the map anymore, right? Border map is done. Centuries after. Yeah, it takes place like way, way later. According to the, like the basic lore that I've read from Scenario 1 after we completed it. Alright, this is just stuff I don't need. Let's just clean everything up a little bit. Still got that pepper. I'm waiting for one more character, apparently, that I might want to use, according to everybody. Yes, Scenario 2. Yes, sir. Cheeky Chai. This is translated. Chambers, I am back. We made it. Item shop also has power undies if you want more. I don't think we have anybody to put them on. Realistically. Thank you for the heart and the pops, Chambers. Appreciate you. You said there's a hidden box outside. Let's see if we can find that one. You want power undies? I think we have some already. I just don't have, like... I don't have another character that can use them at the moment. You can wait just in case. Okay. Huh. Where's there a box outside that I haven't hit? Oh, in real life? Yeah, power undies in real life. I mean, send it. I just searched it from the wrong side. Oh. Oh, another lucky cookie. Who should we give that to? Synthesis is already capped out, right? She already has 9 luck. So let's see who can use more luck. Probably, should I give it to Median so he doesn't get one shot? Like, by soul steals and stuff? You think that's a good idea? I have a lot of people that have low luck. Never beat this one? This is the first time I've ever been able to play this one. Like, I've had access to it, so. Alright, I'm taking votes on who should get my last lucky cookie. I could push him all the way up to 7 luck. Hazuki, she's really low luck. Yeah, she's only 4. Oh, wait, yeah, she has charm, and then she might get sleep or something too, right? So maybe that'll increase the success of her spells. Alright, let's do it then. You watched me play one. I remembered the name. I did remember the name. It's hard to remember everybody that comes and goes, especially if they don't chat frequently. Alright, we're gonna give it to Hazuki. That's awesome. There we go. Alright, let's hit our first save state. Alright, I think we're ready to go, fellas. Let me just do a last minute check. She has 2 onks. Him having resist is huge. I needed that. You have too many people? Yeah, yeah. I hop on rarely, but you always have great stuff. Thank you, man. I try to keep the mood light and fun. I know. I feel like I have too many caster weapons in this scenario. Like, I have like 5 different onks, 2 or 3 different rods. It's just like overwhelming. I feel like I need more casters, but they don't exist. I'm just gonna bench. I think I'm benching Campbell. Like, actually think I'm benching Campbell. So I'm just gonna roll with what I have. If we're gonna get one more character after this, I'm gonna bench Campbell. That's how I'm gonna do it. 2 rods. Lucky.
You are a smelly pirate hooker.
Alright, let's zoom this camera out. There we go. So, going 28 hours without electricity is very interesting. And it made me realize that I'm glad I split a whole bunch of firewood because I would have had no heat. What is that? A paw call. Like my doggy paddle. You need the Paw call? Yeah, I needed Paw Patrol to come fix my electricity. You went a week in 100-degree weather before? Yeah, it's brutal. It really is. Honestly, if you saw where I live, Chambers, like, there were just trees everywhere. I'm surprised it wasn't longer than 28 hours. Like, every single tree had so much heavy snow on it that they just started to, like, crumble and crack. And so, it's not even doing the work on the power lines that's hard. It's getting all the stuff cleared before you can even start working. Like, just trees across roads, limbs and trees across lines, poles ripped down, like... Like, all that has to be done before the power companies can even start to do their thing. But, you know, I had my fireplace going the whole time. House was nice and warm. You know, anybody who had electric, like, only electric heat, or their heater required some sort of electricity, like, that's probably pretty brutal. That one shot's crazy, by the way. 20, yeah. I know, you told me you were buried in 20 inches of sunlight. Hey, Dragoon, what's up, man? Thank you for that heart me. I see you over here as well. Sorry, I just got busy yapping. 20 inches of sunshine. I'm jealous. Yeah, he did it for the love of the game, exactly. I was thinking that too. I thought it was going to be a one-shot, and then I realized that was just his base damage. Dude's absolutely wild. Thank you for the gold popular, Dragoon. Appreciate you, man. It's good to see you. Landon, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah. Yeah, you should have saw the face she made when you told her it was 81 degrees. She was super jealous. I'll put it that way. Very, very jealous. This is Sega Saturn. Old school Sega Saturn from 1997. You will get the last person today, almost definitely. Nice. Yeah, I fell asleep in front of my fireplace last night with my my 2 boys and the wife, just staying warm, just hanging out. It's kind of weird because, like, it sucks losing power, but at the same time, it was kind of nice to just have everything slow down for a day. Like, my kids not just sitting and watching TV and, like, playing their Switch and whatever. Like, forcing them to disconnect was kind of nice. Alright, I need to get... I did get a knife. Yeah, I think I have like a hunter's knife or something on Median. I believe I have a hunter's knife. Campbell has that new spear, which is why I think he's actually doing decent damage now. Alright, so I have a problem here. Because I feel like this Harpy's gonna one-shot Zero if I move him and try to get a kill with him. I'm just gonna have to hold him back. I can't risk it yet. I need kills, I need levels, but I can't ever get him close enough to actually get said kills and levels. Are the characters here permadeath? No, they're not. The game is designed differently than Fire Emblem, so it's a lot easier to get characters killed than it is in Fire Emblem. But there's no permadeath, so it's basically... The game accounts for the fact that there's no permadeath. That's crazy damage for him. If you lose a character, they require some money to bring them back. Tornado, Wendigo, Golem. Alright, nothing I can do here. I need to cast support on Zero. That's what I really need to do. Zero's evil ring. Yeah. That'll allow me to get him a little bit closer on some of these encounters. This fight's going to be crazy because there's so many enemies on the map, and the king is just going to keep running down the middle. So it's almost like they're going to force you to press, like, really fast. Hedva, Hedva, Hedva. This terrain is kind of brutal. It's kind of hard to get everybody where I want them. Should I just keep shoving Median up there? Since he's such a god. It's going to be interesting to watch everybody collapse in on Median. awful damage, but it's something. Okay, here we go. If I can get support on 0, I'm more comfortable having him move in, because he'll at least survive 1 hit. Defense and agility. You can put 0 over impassable terrain and use rings. Yeah, I'm going to try to take advantage of that. I'm going to try to take advantage of that ring. The evil ring. As much as I can. On his next turn, he should be able to get a kill. Because he does ridiculous damage right now. He definitely has no shortage of damage. Rock is just an absolute unit this whole playthrough. With the exception of Median, Rock is like the one character that I just have 0 concerns about. Alright. That worm should be dead before he gets another attack. Oh my god, he still killed him. 31 with support. That's crazy. I didn't think he would die to that. I thought he would easily have enough defense with the support cast up. Well, that's why he is the level that he is. I just can't seem to catch him up. And I'm going to have to egress if I want to do it. Alright, man. Yo, good luck. You deserve the job. I hope you get it. Yeah, you can still egress. Yeah. The problem is, like, yeah, I egress, but he just dies every time. Like, no matter what I do, I can't keep him alive. It's just such a... I don't know. Just such a pain. Because the only way I can get him XP is to put him in somewhat vulnerable positions. I can't seem to get easy kills without him just getting wrecked. I've played Fire Emblem, yeah. I played almost all the OG... Almost all the OG Fire Emblems. You like these types of games, but I feel the animations just slow down the pace so much. That's kind of the point, though, Hannibal. Like, these games are not meant to be rushed through. If you're worried about the game being slowed down, then this just isn't your kind of game. It's meant to be slow, and the animations really don't slow it all that much down more than tactics. Like, coming into the animations happens pretty quickly. Median actually taking a lot of damage. I saw they're releasing Path and Radiance for the GameCube emulator on Switch. Oh, nice. Yeah, how many Fire Emblem games are there now? Like 7 or 8? There's quite a few of them if you go all the way back. Yo, what's up, Shin? It's good, man. I got my electricity back after 28 hours, so my day today is better than my day yesterday. Should probably just kill this dude with a blaze level 1 for MP's sake. You're working currently? Alright, well, you know. Hang out, watch the stream, make the time go by. I was supposed to be live. Oh, Soul Steel level 2. I was supposed to be live last night, but I had to just cancel everything. I was sitting in a house with battery-powered lights in front of my fire, just staying warm. There was really nothing to do. But I'm gonna go live tonight to make up for it. So I was planning on doing a live last night and then this afternoon. But I basically just switched it. So I'm gonna do two streams today. I'll be back at 8:30 p.m. Zero can solo from left side of the screen from over the water and mountains. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something like that. I just can't get him close enough. I thought I was gonna be fine, really. I thought he would just be able to easily tank one hit, and then everybody else was gonna act before the sandworm. So it just really kind of caught me off guard. So, hey, what's up, Brip? Yeah, tonight's gonna be Lagaya. So I never switch games between my two streams. Like, whatever I stream in the afternoon, I never stream it at night, or vice versa. I always stay consistent. So if I'm streaming Lagaya at night, that'll always be the game I play at night until I move to a new game. Is this PS1? This is Sega Saturn. OG Saturn. Yeah, I go until completion, pretty much. There was definitely a joke buried somewhere there, but... Oh, wow, he is poisoned. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm gonna put him out over the water here. I don't know if it was buried that deep. Haha, nice. Now we're just dropping jokes on top of jokes. Oh, you meant right side. Oh, I see what you mean. Like, just put him up here.
I've got news for you. You're mine now.
We'll figure
you
something
belong
out.
to me.
We'll figure something out. He should be able to get a kill on this first guy. Nathan, thank you for the follow. With so many battles recently, you're all grouped up so much. Really makes you think. Probably should have got the Gale Lance over the Arrow. Yeah, a big support would be nice here. Especially with the way the terrain is in this fight. Like, it's going to force me to stay grouped up more than I would like. Alright. I definitely need to get a support on Zero. Just in case. We need him to be... We need him to be a little bit more durable. I just gotta get like 2 levels on him, and then he'll be like serviceable. I don't have to worry about him as much. All right. Swap to the knife. The Ankh is resist. Yeah, so it gives Arudo resist. I do have Swift Boots. I can cast support with Swift Boots, but I don't have support level 2 yet on anybody. Does this do more damage than his lance? No, it looks like it's the same. Yeah, see, this is where I, like, can't really move him in. I'm gonna have to wait another turn. That Harpy is the issue. I mean, is there enough kills here if I run him up the right side? Like, what am I even really going to get out of this? Just gotta wait another turn. Campbell must not have... I don't think he does. I don't think he has Lance 3 yet. In fact, I think he definitely does not have Lance 3. Bernard, my guy. See, now that's how I'm going to get a kill on Zero. I'm looking for like 8 or 10 kills from Zero. I don't really want like 2 or 3. I want him to be like level 7 when we're done this fight. Of course, you're going to poison me. Bernard being level 10 is pretty nice. I'm still surprised at how many units are on this battlefield. It's like kind of nuts. This is definitely the most units that I think I've seen in any single fight in any scenario, either 1 or 2. What are we doing with you? I can use this. Come on, give it to him. This will make him do like 50 damage. Synthesis. What do you have that can reach? Spark? Soul Steel level 2 is kind of crazy with her luck. It's just really not worth it. It's not worth it. Okay, so he'll still be able to reach 0 there. I'm gonna do this, and then use the evil ring. He should be safe right here. Hopefully the ring doesn't crack. There we go. That's 1. Defense by 2, kind of huge. Median is poisoned. Wow. Rumbling Sea. Style points for the backflip. Bernard's gonna probably one-shot this guy. Unbelievable damage. 69, baby. Just finished your route? Nice, man. You do mail delivery, right? This is Shining Force 3, user. So this is the third installment in the series on the Sega Saturn. So this is the first one that they actually did in 3D. All the other Shining Forces, like Shining Force 1 and 2, were on the Sega Genesis. And they were the 2D versions that you're referring to. Alright, let's get that poison off. Poison is hella annoying. I think in every single game of all the status effects that I hate the most, it's always poison. Like, I don't care what game it is. Like, I hate having my units poisoned. Brings me back to my youth, bro. Hours playing these types of games. Yeah, I probably mentioned many times on stream that I played Shining Force 1 and 2. Like, I probably played Shining Force 2 like 20 plus times. And Shining Force 1 maybe like 10 times. It's like I sunk an incredible amount of hours into these tacticals. I love the types of games. Alright, General Rogan's getting a little weird over here. But for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be playing these tactical games on stream for my afternoon stream. I think I'm going to do Vandal Hearts after I do this. Which I know is another one that, like, people love. Oh, I am going to play... Dude, it's funny you say that because I've mentioned many times that Ogre Battle 64 is probably coming up pretty soon as well for me. I like the Ogre Battle for SNES, but Ogre Battle 64 was just, like, next level for an Ogre Battle game. I loved Ogre Battle with like the tactical elements of the game, but then also evolving the units and all the other stuff that you could do. It was just such a complete game.
I've got news for you. You are mine now.
Nice, that's gonna heal him. That is fantastic. Drain Arrow is so overpowered, I feel like. Bernard just, like, has become his own healer at this point. Thank you for the follow, user. What does he have for magic? He has resist and aura. That's really anything to do with him right now. You think the Gaia Axe is better? Let me check. Next time Rock gets a turn, I'll take a peek at what the stat differences are. I can pop off a kill for Jade. Okay, I like that. World of Tanks Simulator over here. Joshy, welcome back. Sorry, my stream fell out on you. General Rogan. Alright, so now he wants to go back the other way. I got worried, thought my power went out again. I would probably scream if my power went out again. I'd be so mad. Just what I needed on this snow day. Hey, what's up, man? Pizza Fired Woodsman. My wife had off school the last 2 days because of the snow. Same with the kids. On final chapter and still no grace. Oh my god. Your randomizer has not given you grace all the way into the final chapter. That's hell. That really sounds like hell. Jeez. This terrain is awful. Extra quality time? Yeah. After I'm done streaming, I'm going to go hang out with the wife and kids for a little bit. And then I'll be back tonight. We're going to do another stream. So, I'll spend some family time in between. Yes, tonight it will be karate practice on Legend of Legaia. The battle with the golem on the bridge with no aura, that dude. I don't know how you can even play through the game without grace in scenario 1. Like, they only give you one healer. Rhode Island got almost 40 inches. Oh my god. We got like, I think I got close to 18 here, which for us is a lot. I'm in like southern New Jersey, but 40 inches in Rhode Island is wild. Yeah, Khan is a healer, but the problem with Khan is his MP pool is so low. Almost like Hera. Like, see, Hera only has 22 MP in this scenario. It becomes a real problem when you can only do like 3 or 4 heals. So it's like more of a hybrid. So between the 2 monks, you'll get a little bit of healing, but just not anywhere near what you need. Damn, I'm wondering if Median should go out that far. I need him to be able to bait, because everything wants to attack him all the time. Seems to be the only way I can get units to come in towards me, is to bait them out with Median. That is a good point. There are lots of items that give aura in scenario 1. I do remember using a lot of aura. Man, this is tough. Campbell's... I don't feel like Campbell's sturdy enough to... Because if he moves there... I think this is the best spot. Only 1 Hell Sniper can reach him. I would love to have 40 inches of snow in Texas. But the whole state, yeah. Texas is not equipped for any snow, really. 40 inches in Texas would just absolutely end that state. That would be it for Texas. Just gonna park Rock up here for the extra defense for Campbell. I don't want to kill things with Rock because I don't need the XP on Rock. Okay, that guy stayed put. That guy stayed put. This is very annoying. Master Kane in The Legend of Dritz also made me picture Khan. I hit this Hydra. And he's asleep. Tell me why Bernard is just the most ridiculous character in the game. It's not even close. Haha. The dodge.
Unity!
4 damage. Hold on, it's time to hit a save state. 4 damage. I think Bernard is so crazy because not only does he have high damage and high range, but they give him all of these special status effects that give him like so much utility on top of it that it's just like, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy. And then you have other characters that are just super bland and don't have any of the above. We're like slowly making progress here while staying in relative safety. I could be like deleting this map way quicker, but you know, it would just be like I would just be recycling kills on the same handful of units, which is not what I want to do. Mimics explosions, yeah. I love it so much. Man. This is frustrating. It just keeps softening everything up. I need to get all my guys left. Because the king is going to start to be stupid. What's my favorite number? It's a good question. I don't really have a favorite. I don't know. I used to wear number 15 for a lot of my like jersey numbers. But it's hard to say what my favorite is. He gets near the queen finds his spot, he likes to say. Nigel Davidson says, wow, I have not seen this game in years. Alright, that's another kill for 0. So we're making moves here, fellas. We're making moves. This will be a kill for Arthur. Sidewinder. Only 17 XP for those guys. 15 galaxies for a TikTok dance on my birthday. It isn't until November. Oh, brother. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt a little bit. I don't even know where I would start with a TikTok dance, Joshy, honestly. There's many things I can do in this life. Dancing's never been one of them. Unless you send me lots of alcohol first. It doesn't stop you from flailing around. Okay. Challenge accepted. What I'm hearing is I need to get Wifey to boost you up. Yeah. She would do that for free. Get some of that. Get some of my homemade wine. I have like 9 more bottles of that wine that I made. Oh my god, this stupid king. Please, my guy. I gotta get all my units down there quick. Kind of funny you hit level 3 throwing first in scenario 2. In 1. Yeah, in 1 it was hard. I don't remember why. But it just felt like I could never get my throwing level up. Sounds like you have the supply ready. I do have some supply. What do they say? You're not supposed to get high off your own supply. She still have her sword on? That is correct, sir. However, I hoard pens like a zombie apocalypse. That's fair. Median, what are we gonna do with you? Come over here. Just gonna have Rock hang out here. Just like jam up this center. Dragon Axe. Dragon Axe is a little bit higher on attack. And it has better crit. So Dragon Axe is better damage. The Gaia Axe is a better defensive option. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the monk with the king. I'm worried about the king like coming up in here. Like if he just starts to get real stupid and just like runs in here and then he gets double tagged by like the Hydra and the other guy. There's like the whole right side of the map, like that's just not even in the fight, just hanging out. Uh-oh, that might kill him. Critical hit, dude. And there goes Arthur. Damn, that was critical to my heart. I know. I can't believe that. 33 damage. Arthur has a very low health pool. The issue is that the Gaia Axe has less crit, I believe. So crit +5 on the Dragon Axe means I'm going to get more specials. I think that's where the big difference lies. Full send. Yeah, honestly, Arthur feels really weak in this scenario. Because he's not under-leveled. Like, he's level 8, almost level 9. He's not under-leveled, and he only has 33 HP. So he just starts to scale faster later? Okay. He gets points for nostalgia. Well, definitely. He definitely gets nostalgia points. These royal guards are just so confused as to what their purpose is again. Saint Ankh, support level 2. Can't reach. Oh. She doesn't have high enough Ankh level yet to use it. That's kind of useless. Is the Chaos Breaker in this? I don't think so, King G. I don't think the Chaos Breaker is part of this series. That's the Shining Force 1 weapon. I could kill the monk, but she's not going to get any XP off it. She's going to get like 15 XP. Where like Zero can come in and kill it and actually get XP. It's just kind of, it's like a waste to kill it with her. Even at level 8, it's like nothing. I'm gonna run him over for a heal. Yeah, see now Zero will be able to get the kill. There we go. I think the masked monks are like only really valuable to characters like level 7 and below. Just because of how the XP is calculated. So that's 2 levels for Zero this fight, so that's good. Slowly catching up. Let's take that sniper out. Does it feel clunky restarting at each new part? Not really. You know, your characters are low level again. You have a whole new party. But not really. I mean, not really. You have to think of them like second and third games, not like scenarios. It's almost like 3 separate games that you're playing. The King's HP is a little bit low. He only has 24. I have to get him a heal. So one of these characters, like Median or Hazuki, is gonna run over and hit him with a healing drop, I think is my plan. Is there new promotions after? So apparently there's like some extra promotions, I think, in the later scenarios. But you just go back to like your first promotion again. You just re-promote everybody at level 10 in the second scenario because they all start unpromoted. I'm not sure, Session. I'm just gonna see how it shakes out. I don't know if I'll go clear all the other units or not. They're not really moving, so... Kind of like the slow pace of the fight kind of gives you options. All right, I gotta get a heal on this king here. Yeah, if I did move all the way across, it would take a lot of time. However, I do need XP, so it's like I don't really know what the answer is. Zero. Yeah, this guy has insane movement. These guys are the most dangerous to Zero. So I'm gonna move him up here. Big damage. think I counted out the spaces right for 0 to be safe. Campbell's gonna hang up here and catch a heal. Alright, so this Harpy is like a perfect target for 0 now. Meanwhile, in Bernard world, it's just deleting everything in his path. 51 damage. Rock's gonna be insane. Yeah. The Rock's been insane the whole game. I think, I don't know, how many times have I said that? Probably like 50 at this point. But Rock has been like my zero thought character the whole playthrough. I don't have to worry about where I put him. He has insane damage. He has decent movement. I kind of want to make a fast food chain with Bernard's uniform. Oh my god. What would you name it? If you had to make a fast food chain where your employees wore Bernard's outfit, what would you call it? Rock has been my rock, yes. It's a good way to put it. Acid breath. Defense and agility. Bernardo's. Like the dude from West Side Story, you would call it Bernardo's. And all your employees would come out snapping their fingers. And they would do like a musical as they served you your food. Is that where you're going with this? Everybody just comes out dancing with a tray. Precisely, yes. What's gonna do it here? That'll probably do it. Little Dickies. You'll call it Little Dickies. I don't know, with the way that damage is coming out, I feel like Bernard is packing. Bernard definitely has that BDD. Hit the support on Demarc so he doesn't die. There we go. My guy's gonna finish him off. Level 6? Level 6, maybe? No. Looks like Golden Sun. What do we gotta do it. We gotta do it. Actually, Golden Sun looks like this. This game came before Golden Sun, and it's by the same company. So, technically speaking, Golden Sun looks like Shining Force. Yeah, this is from 1997, Sammy. Sega Saturn. I choose not to believe you. You are free to choose whatever you want, sir. Yeah, this is Camelot. Yep. This is when Camelot was in their prime. They made 3 different Shining Force 3 scenarios. And it's effectively like 3 full games. By the way, you said we can make a arc halberd this run? What is that? What's an arc halberd? I think the only thing I promised to anybody was I made a promise to Bripster in scenario 3 that we would use the moonlight arrow. I don't recall any other promises. I'm not saying I won't. What is an arc halberd though? What does that do? Okay. I probably did say that. I'm just giving you a hard time. They also made Beyond the Beyond. Yeah, I've seen that one. Somebody told me that Beyond the Beyond was like incredibly difficult. Like it wasn't that good of a game. It was kind of average. It was kind of meh. And then they said it was just like a crazy difficult game as well, so it made it even like... It made it so it was even less well received. You need arrow, hatchet, arc, halberd. Okay. I feel like the breaker arrow is pretty good. Like if I have to prioritize something, like the arrow is going to be last because the breaker arrow is already pretty good. I need a stronger halberd. And then I need, I would like to get a stronger tomahawk if there is one. Oh, arrow hatchet. I see what you mean. I thought you were talking about a separate arrow. I was like, Yes, I need the 4-space tomahawk. For anybody who watched me in Scenario 1 or even watched my Shining Force 1 and 2 playthroughs, you'll notice there's a pretty common theme. It's like every single character almost that can have 4-space attacks, I pretty much use. I think the only exception has been Waltz. Waltz, and I don't think I used Justin, but I've used almost all of the other long-distance characters because I believe the distance is way more valuable than all the other stuff. It just gives so much, more flexibility. Oh yeah, good point. I didn't use Robbie anymore. I did use Ratchet. I didn't use Robbie. Ready, tornado maybe? Tornado flame. Tornado is going to do more damage than the shuriken unless I were to pop off a random crit, but let's see what happens here. Worth it. I used the Game Shark rapid level game code and still had a hard time. That's wild. I wonder what their thought process was when they made the game like that difficult, like what the idea was behind it. Maybe they just never tested it. Maybe they just made it and they were like, let's see what happens, fellas. In Japan, RPGs are much more grindy. Yeah, you know what? I learned very early on in life by playing Lineage 2. When I was like 15, I started playing Lineage 2. I learned that Korean games are the most grindy games on planet Earth. I played Lineage 2 for like 3 years. And it's basically just like an endless, never-ending grind. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I love that game. That was back when there were not that many... There were not that many MMORPGs yet when that game was out. It was like Lineage 2, World of Warcraft was brand new, EverQuest, and like a couple of the OG ones like Dark Age of Camelot and like Ultima. But there really was not a whole lot of options for MMORPGs back then. Koreans are still playing StarCraft daily? Yeah, exactly. Many of the levels after 50 don't even give stat boosts, so they just make it even worse. That's wild. City of Heroes, RuneScape, EverQuest. Yeah. I never played City of Heroes. But the amount of MMOs that existed back then was very little, so it was a lot easier to get people all together on the same MMOs because there wasn't as many options. What I feel like happened was the genre just kind of ate itself by producing too many. Like fast forward 5 and 10 years and there were so many MMORPGs that everybody started to fragment into all the different games and the communities became like really diluted. And then everybody just started game hopping from one to the next. Brip had to throw the moonlight bow out there. Had to point out the fact that I still don't have the moonlight bow. You think this queen is going to come forward and actually try to attack me or no? Actually, he can't even reach. He cannot even reach Median. It's crazy people are still playing EverQuest. Session, what do you have to say to that? One of the guys in my Twitch chat, Gravity, was like hardcore EverQuest. So now I need a response. The queen is your friend? Yeah, nah, the queen's not gonna hurt me. Come on, he's nice. Alright, there's nowhere safe I can put 0. Unfortunately. Actually, hold up real quick. Save from there. Ooh, I might have something here. I don't think that worm can attack him if I put him right here in the front. If he dies, he dies. Like, the fight's almost over. But if he specials here, he might kill. Oh, you... Wow, dude. He ran away. Did not see that coming. Final Fantasy 11? Yeah, I played a little bit of that. I played some Final Fantasy 11. 25 years. I know, that's crazy. Final Fantasy 11 was just coming around, I think, when I was playing Lineage as well. Alright, it's time to hit everybody with resist for that mage. Oh, I can't reach because it's only level 1. Oh well. I'll put it on these 3. Yeah, Ultima Online. I never got into Ultima. But I knew a lot of people that played it. That game was like really hardcore, right? Like you would lose all your stuff when you died. Like the PKing in that game was like really intense from what I understand. Oh, there's Aura level 2. I wish it was still active on PS2. Yeah, EverQuest mentioned. Everybody's pulling up for the EverQuest chat. All right, Jade, we are gonna sacrifice your life for a kill. Oh my God, this guy's unstoppable. This bird is dodging everything. Runs in a 7-inch box on your 28-inch Ultra HD monitor. You played Tibia? What is that? Besides the bone in your leg, is that a game? One of the longest running MMORPGs? I've never heard of that one. Tibia? Alright, we're going full send here, by the way. Everybody's coming in. This is probably gonna one-shot. This is what 9 luck looks like. Isn't it crazy that we can basically one-shot whenever we want? It's pretty crazy. Storms, thank you for the donuts, man. Okay. Spark level 2. Alright. The old school lighting effects are pretty cool. I feel like they wouldn't allow... I feel like they're like not medically approved anymore. Those flashing lights. There would definitely be some kind of warning associated with the skills in this game. Where can you play this game? Parker Creed. If you join my Discord, I can give you some information on that. But other than that, it's a little too technical to discuss here in detail. Hello, nice game. I subbed. Ah, thanks, man. 6'9" Master Balls. Dude, that's a hell of a name, my guy. That's awesome. Soul Steal 2 the Queen and see what happens? That would be pretty interesting. Thank you for the sub, 6'9". I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. 56 damage from my rock. I want the Queen Worm as a pet. I say we find new jobs and keep saving our money for the worm store. Name that movie. I think there's a new EverQuest game out. Fan-made, doesn't have the EQ name. I don't follow EverQuest, so I'm not gonna know it. But I'm sure there's people here who know it. Yes, we did only get scenario 1 here. This is a translated project that I'm playing. This is definitely worth playing through Cherosa. I hit Hazuki with that stank breath. Thanatos thing? Oh, I forgot. Yeah. I forgot I had that. Do I have enough MP, you think? After casting Spark 2? I wonder. Can I reach this guy? I can only reach him with a spark. Love the Fire Emblem series? Yeah. You might be able to. You might be able to get this on your phone. I think a few people have mentioned it, that you can run it that way. You're welcome. By the way, I forgot what style this type of game is called. It's basically a tactical RPG, like tactical turn-based is usually what they're referred to as. How do I use... Oh, wait. How do I use his God Rapier? Oh, wait. Does he have the knife? He has the knife equipped. That's why. I'm like, why is it not showing up in the spell list? I can only afford level 1. Yeah, me too. These are one of my favorite types of games, 6-9. 57 damage from level 1? In Japan, they used to call it SLRPG. I know the S means strategy, but I don't know the L. Yeah, I've just seen them referred to as SRPGs, mostly. Internet is back? Hell yeah, dude. I was down all day yesterday in Dara. I was 28 hours without electricity. Alright, so Hazuki just ate Dookie. Hazuki ate Dookie. What do you think, guys? NJ sucks, brother. What do you think? Should we do this? And then kill the worm with somebody else? Try to milk as much XP as possible? Or do you think that... do I have to kill both of these bosses? Or is the fight just going to end? Should be interesting. Let's see what happens. Mario, thank you for the heart me. Oh yeah, Soul Eater. Alright, well I'm glad I did it this way then, because that's gonna get me an extra level. Don't worry about the moonlight bow, Berserk is crazy. You're making me feel bad for not. How you doing today, Mario? Alright, let's finish it up here. Yeah, I recently played through Shining Force CD. It was a good experience. The games are really basic, like there's no towns. So you kind of just jump from like fight to fight to fight. The baby dragon and its mother are both in the cave. Oh, hold up. Wait, since we didn't kill the dragon in scenario 1, does that affect this fight? Dude, I beat you to it, Session. I beat you to it. This is one of those things, huh? Does it? You will not make it out of the volcano. Even if, by some chance, you do, Aspia will have strengthened its defenses by then. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Am I gonna get a dragon character because I left it alive in scenario 1? I think it just clicked. Oh, I don't get the dragon? Oh, man. How cool would that be? Prince Arant and the Bullzone forces have slowed our progress a great deal. If our goal is Aspia, then encounters to come will be much more difficult. Very true, Grantak. Would be unwise to rush in against a prepared enemy. Text and dialogue reminds me of Golden Sun. It's made by the same company, Chero, so this actually predates Golden Sun, 1997. Isn't CD just the Gaiden games on one game? Yes, it is. It's all 3 of them, I think, right? Final Conflict and I can't remember the other 2, what they're called at the moment. Sword of Hyja. Yeah. If you feel it necessary, we can return to Swampland to prepare before continuing on to Aspia. So, Median, for someone who has never supported war, that cave leads to the destiny of Aspia and Estonia. There is and never has been any turning back. If you don't support this invasion, Prince Median, now is the time to let your feelings be known. The Saturn was underrated. It's a good system for what they made on it. It just runs very poorly, in my opinion. It's just like not a very efficient system. You only get one more named character. Okay. Gotta get back to work. Have a good day, y'all. Hey, thanks for stopping in, man. Good to see you again. So, I haven't played the Resurrection of the Dark Dragon remake yet. That's something I might do at some point. I heard it was really good. Good, baby dragon. Get angry. Make the path floating in the magma difficult for them to cross. Haha, you seem surprised. Isn't the rising and falling of the path in the magma delightful? The dragon is shaking with rage. He thinks you came here to kill him. Haha, we may have dropped him a few hints to that effect. Neither the Bullzone sect nor Prince Arant wants you to pass through this cave. If you try to force your way through, you will die. Whether you defeat the dragon or not, you will sink into the magma. I see. How troublesome. How dare you besmirch the Saturn. I just think it's like a very poorly optimized system. It's my personal belief. It has a lot of good content, but it had just had a lot of issues. The volcano is becoming less stable. There's a possibility the terrain will separate our forces. How do you intend to handle this, Median? Same way I always handle it. Brute force. This shall not even be a challenge for the Prince, Emperor. Not allowing one troops to be divided is one of the most fundamental elements of military tactics. There is no need to be concerned about the Prince's ability. How reliable, eh, Fitterit? I'm counting on you, Median. Do not betray my confidence. Have fun with the environment here. Yeah, this seems like it's going to be a little intense. Okay, so there's just a giant pack of Hydras. Wow, there's a lot of high-low going on, right? I got some flyers. Mr. Vintage RPG Man. Is that my new nickname? I'm gonna just cast a support for the XP. I'm gonna egress first. I need to heal up some units. You do technically get a drag in this fight. All right, let's go get a couple units back to life before we proceed. This game, Atreides, is Shining Force 3 from the old school Sega Saturn. I'm playing Scenario 2 right now. Everyone is healthy. Why not playing Legend of Legaia again? That's going to be tonight, Atreides. Legend of Legaia will be tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. For anybody wondering. My afternoon stream is tactical RPGs. My night stream is JRPGs. So that's always how I've divided it. This game seems not familiar for me. Yeah, a lot of people have never heard of it because it came out late in the Sega Saturn cycle and only was partially released in the US. Only 1 out of the 3 scenarios. You got me playing Suikoden lately? Nice. How are you liking it? Yeah, this game is excellent, man. Look at the map. Okay. It looks like there's an extra entrance here. I don't know what's in there. Like, where do you actually go? There's like this door, and then there's another door there. Time to hit up some emulators again. Yeah, jump in my Discord and look in the Shining Force channel. Alright. Before I start, I'm going to go take a quick restroom break. I'll be about 90 seconds, and then we'll get into this fight. And we'll be streaming for at least another hour today. So we should be able to get through this fight. It'll probably be a good point to stop. So I just finished Atreides. I just finished the Suikoden 1 and 2 remake or remaster, in case you were wondering. All my VODs are up on YouTube. But yeah, give me like 2 minutes. I'm gonna take a quick break, hit the restroom, and then I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Go one more fight after this. I'm just not gonna have time. You're just gonna have to find the next stream. I'm coming back for another stream tonight at 8:30 for Legend of Legaia, so I'm gonna have to take a break in between. Alright, what am I gonna do here? Definitely gotta take these flyers out, just to, like, I don't need that nonsense creeping up on my flanks as I come down here. Obviously, Zero can move over that. Careful, nothing is as it seems. Seems to be a common theme in this game. After the fight, you can grab the last recruit and learn about him and save Final Town searchables. Yes, I think that's a good plan. I like to start out the streams just like running around searching towns because it's kind of boring, like that part of the game. And it gives people an opportunity to kind of join up in the stream without missing anything important. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some surprises here as to the terrain, but I have no idea how it's actually going to shake out, so I guess there's only one way to find out. Trial and error. Have a chance checking Synth's rod level. Yeah, I have no idea. I gotta see who this new character is before I make any kind of, like, final decisions. For all I know, I could hate this character. Okay, so that just sunk. That just sunk. You have no choice but to play it? Oh. Okay. So... Huh. I have a really bad feeling about this. I feel like my characters are gonna, like, sink into the lava. Alrighty, Median, come on. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, like, obviously support isn't going to do as much as you think, because the Hydras are going to use their breath. There's really nothing I can do about that, though. But if I get Rock and Campbell up front, that should be my best option. Probably don't want to waste time leveling. No, I think I want to move up rather quick in this one. Something tells me that I'm going to have to, like, move fast enough to beat the terrain. I don't know. It's like the feeling I'm getting. Without having
I've got
resist
news
level
for you.
2.
You are mine now. You belong to me.
To Chuck, thank you for the follow, man. Congratulations on your gold medal, sir. To chuck around and find out, as they say. And lower defense. Campbell might be cooked. Actually, that might be the better of the two outcomes, because he would have died, maybe? He already has a session. He just can't cast resist 2 yet. Like, he doesn't have a high enough onc level, I think. He already has the mystery. He has the mystery onc. He just doesn't have it. Resist level 1. Zephyrus. Can I reach with Wendigo? No, I'm gonna have to use Zephyrus. If you egress, you might need to get Campbell. Wouldn't you like to know? Shining Force and Tactics are some of my favorite strategy game types ever. Yeah, I would agree with that. You know what's crazy? I've never played Final Fantasy Tactics. As much as I've played like tons of tactical games, I never actually played that one. I get so much shit for that. I have played Ogre Battle, yeah. Ogre Battle 64 is one of my favorite games. I love that game. I think I'm going to stream it at some point. Hera, the Master Monk. I need to get at least a heal on Campbell to start. Yeah, there's definitely been a big difference in my weapon levels this time. Suck the soul right out of them. It's automatic. It's almost automatic at this point. Play Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. It's better, in your opinion? See, I have actually played Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. Briefly. That's the one with the laws and stuff, right? I thought it was kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. It was very frustrating. It felt like it was too repetitive, like there were so many battles. And most of them had like no relevance. Have not played Ark the Lad, no. It's another one I get asked about a lot. I haven't played. What if I do this? Oh, I think they can reach me there. There's nowhere else to stand. Or I think I'm safe. I think the harpy can get me. Can I reach with the ring from here is the question. I can. There we go. That's where I wanted to be. new XCOM games. I played the original XCOM. I've never played XCOM 2. Is there a huge difference between XCOM 1 and 2? Because I did really enjoy the original XCOM. It's like the, okay, so you're saying it's not as good. That's what I had heard, Session, that like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance was not as good as the original game. So I was kind of surprised when he said that, because I had heard the complete opposite. It's hard to navigate this terrain. It's pretty frustrating. Never played the second version of XCOM. Yeah, neither have I. But someone said it was really good. And I did like the first one, so it's like, it's got to be something to it. Campbell, you need to chill, brother. Changes. I guess Head was gonna have to go all the way around. Man, I'm so worried about Arthur. His defense is so weak. 35 is just not quite enough. Can't get Median up there. Not yet. There we go. Here's my guy. Advance Wars, another one I never played, but I thought looked pretty interesting. A lot of people will get their polish doing the hero test. Yeah, I mean, that's really what we did last time. I used the hero test to basically fix all of my mistakes along the way. He should be safe here. And he might even get a level out of this. Well, he'll use his relationship with Rock for extra defense.
You are mine now. You belong to me.
DX Relish, thank you for the follow. Welcome in, man. There we go. I think some of my core characters have much better relationships than last time. Like Rock, I think Rock and Campbell. Like Rock hasn't really died much. So I actually have preserved relationships and friendships. I feel like rock is one of the most important ones too, being able to reduce physical damage. Actually, I want to take a look at this. Friendship. Friend. Yeah, see, he's trusted with Campbell. Partner. Hazuki. Maybe we can get that one shot. Nope. Not lucky enough. Like, Arthur's gonna die here if I put him here. I guarantee you he dies. Man, I don't know. His health pool is just too damn low. Here we go. That's a good setup. Double cast. Double cast off the evil ring. This is where Zero starts to make his move. Probably close to level 7. You got a gaming hard drive from AliExpress. It has a cornucopia of classic titles. Nice. Some of those things are really cool. It's getting easier and easier to go back and play classic games. Especially what they've done with the Switch, like making them all available through the classic collection with the Switch Online. That's like a very simple way. A lot of people are going back and playing them. And then even like, you know, if you own the original titles but not the hardware, it's getting easier and easier to play them on PCs. Like, you can run PS2 stuff on PC pretty easy, whereas, you know, 5 or 10 years ago, it was hard to get those consoles to work. I don't think that archer can get to him, so I can use my lance. Nope, I forgot to swap, but anyway. Worked out. Partners with Zero, okay. Keep them together. I like collecting tangible games too, but it's expensive. Yes, it is very expensive. I remember looking at how much like my Black Label Legend of Dragoon would go for, and it's like over $100 for one game. Some of the other titles that I've seen are even higher. So, how do I get down there? Do I just have to wait? Like, what? Hello, Ashley. You got it for eBay for like $60? Oh, nice. Yeah, I've seen them go for over 100 often. Sniper? Maybe? I don't think that sniper can hit me out there. He can move and strike. Oh, wow. He can go all the way out. He can't hit me there, though. I don't think he can hit me there. That's a 3 target. Zero's kind of eating this fight, though. This has been a very, very good fight for him. Joshi, welcome back. Oh, my ring cracked. Darn it. My ring finally cracked after all that. I guess I just have to wait a whole nother cycle of turns for the terrain to switch. Does it look like I can actually move? Oh, wow. Very aggressive, sir. Does someone have the blaze ring? What is that? That's the black ring, right? I could pass that to him. Trade it off. I think somebody does. I don't remember who exactly at the moment, but somebody definitely does. Let's hit an aura. Wait, what is Rock's HP? Alright, so I want to come... I want to center it on Median. There we go. Rock, I think. It might be... maybe... He had a freeze orb at one point, which I don't really know why. Like, I guess earlier, before I had the good range, I had a freeze orb on him. I'll take a look. Black ring. Who has my black ring? Hera has it. Okay. Oh, you want me to give it to Arthur? Okay. This probably makes sense. Let me go Tomahawky? Nope, can't reach. Too high. Oh, no. Hera has it. I'll pass it from Hera to Zero. Next up on the General Rogan podcast. not gonna change? Like, am I stuck up here? Like, how long is it gonna make me wait? Like, this dude came up, but I still don't think I can jump down. What the hell? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna do it. It works every time, why not? Soul Steel. It's just automatic. Automatic, Alright, well, I feel safer with 0 now. That archer is gone. Like, that archer's kind of a problem. Oh, this might be a one-shot, right? Is this the one that kills him automatically? Or has a chance to? The spirit was sucked out. So scary. I know, right? We could all be that lucky, right? Fun typing. Is that your goal in life, to have someone suck the spirit out of you? Yeah, hell yeah. This guy gets it. Will gets it. Oh man, I can't do anything with him now. I'm gonna have to wait one more turn. Here we go. I gotta wait for the terrain to change again. I just can't move. Like, my whole team is stuck up here. This is lame. What's the point of putting, like, they put this harpy all the way over there, like these flyers, and he hasn't even moved. Like, what is the point of this guy? I can't reach anything. See, it's crazy to think. Also, you're about to get Sin's ultimate weapon. Oh, does she get one more weapon that's even better? I'm here for it. I feel like she doesn't even need a weapon at this point. She just uses Soul Steel every turn and just kills everything. Like, what do I even need? Anything. Delayed opening tomorrow? I'm gonna say no. I think the roads are actually pretty clear. I think today had more to do with the fact that nobody had power. I didn't get power back until like 4 a.m. I was 28 hours. Oh my god, they just dropped my whole team down in front. Yeah, good thing. So I got a fireplace in my house. So I just had that burning for like 2 days straight. So my house was plenty warm. Yeah, I didn't have any issues like that, but I didn't have water. Like, I just had to use like bottled water and whatever I had.
I've got news for you. You are mine now. You belong to me.
Ooh, clapped up. World Z, thank you for following, man. No? What was that no referring to? Did I do something wrong, Gia? Bloodborne should be a kill. Oh, wow. She's weak. Couldn't even do 9. I would have cast Tornado if I knew that. Oh, my God. Still stuck up here. Next time, hit me up. I got generators. I have like a gas-powered generator that I was going to fire up. If it went any longer. But I didn't really... It didn't really get to that. I don't have like a... What I want to get eventually is like a natural gas powered generator that runs the whole house. My neighbor across the street has a natural gas generator. Every time the power goes on, I just hear that thing click on and just like he never skips a beat. I don't think Soul Steel has the range, Gia. I think that was my issue. I don't know if I was going to be able to reach far enough. Alright, I should be able to swap this ring here. Let me see this. Items, give, let's do a little trade-arino. Kiss the ring, Zero. Kiss the ring. Oh, what if I accidentally hit yes? That would have been bad. Oh my god, Arthur, what is your deal, dude? Never in the fight. I wonder if those Bloodborne guys are going to come back like they did in the last fight. Half my team is stuck up here. Yeah, this is like the slowest fight we've done yet. There's just like not a lot of movement. They just keep slowing me down. So at what point is this... What point is this dragon guy gonna come along? Alright, so I need to put all of my units on that little piece there, like an elevator. Synthesis is low on MP. Yo, what's up, Hawaii? Yeah, sure, send it. Oh, I gotta put his sword back on. The God Rapier. Partners with Hazuki. Zero, just come chill out here for a little bit. God, like, what is the deal here? Like, how am I gonna do this? So I can't get anybody up there. I gotta go around. Is friendship the highest? I don't think so. I think it goes from like... It goes from partner to trusted. And then it goes to like I don't know. They're like total bros or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember what the last one is. They're like loved or something. The friendship system. BFFs. Yeah, he's just like. I can't remember what it's called. This fight is awful, by the way. So they're all down, and Hedva is stuck up top. Should take care of that guy. So far, the fight has not been difficult. It's just been very slow and annoying. So we'll see if that changes. I hit another save state while we're at it. This feels like one of those fights I don't want to mess up and have to do again. Just the sheer amount of time that it's taking. So it's like so pointless to have these royal guards and everything in the fight. Whoever designed this fight hates fun. This might be the worst fight in the game so far, in either scenario. Like, if I was going to design a fight with 0 engagement that completely slowed the game down and made it less fun, I would make it this fight right here. Nah, it's not like we're messing it up session. It's just incredibly boring. Like, this is awful. It's just like, right now, it's just like a turn simulator. Thought this was Final Fantasy Tactics. It's very similar. It's a similar style game to Tactics. Like, this part of the fight has been so bad. So bad. It's been like 7 straight turns where we haven't even attacked anyone or engaged anything. Paralyze. Wonderful. Might be the only way I can reach to get him a heal. It's not even that part that was bad, Session. It's this part right here. Like this middle part. It's just like no movement. No movement at all. Rock can cast Aura? Yeah, I just don't want him to have to cast Aura. I want him to be able to move forward and attack. I want to get everybody moving because it's just like such a quagmire here. Like if Rock's going to be healing and not clearing, just going to jam things up even more. She can get down, but she's not that strong. So I guess we'll do one of these guys. This is going to be like an hour and a half fight, I feel like. We're already like 45 minutes in, but this is like an eternity. What else? Nothing. Cast support on Hazuki. I guess it's gonna be fun to fight that dragon guy. $49 experience at level 12. So those things are worth a lot. Should I just go brawl with this guy? That would probably be a mistake. Arthur's gonna end up dying. Panic. Alright, so he's blinded. Illusion is blind. Now I gotta worry about this archer. Yeah, only if I had attack boost, right? Vortex, this is the strongest one, right? Lord. Strong enough? Yeah, it's ridiculous damage. Rock is once again just carrying my team like every step of the way. absolutely carrying my team on his back. Hey, what's up, Frodo? Long time no see. I swear the king is just completely unnecessary in this fight. It's just wasting time. Thank you for the heart, man. This fight is annoying on many levels. Yeah, this fight is awful. I'm just gonna flat out say it. This fight is making this horrible. I could completely do without this fight. The new Final Fantasy VII dropped today on Steam. When you say new, is it just like a remastered version? I got the joke. I got the joke. I didn't want to acknowledge it because I'm annoyed right now. I'm not having fun. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Final Fantasy, is that what it's called? Final Fantasy VII Now? Rock is paralyzed. Yeah, he's not going to be able to do anything. Oh, but I did trigger something, huh? It's Final Fantasy VII. It's basically the console versions that have the cheat options, which Steam didn't have before. Okay. I have not played. Ooh, man. I have not played OG Final Fantasy VII in probably like 10 years. I played Remake and Rebirth. You know, I got through that whole experience. But it's been a while since I played the OG. Naruto is so far behind. Alright, so there's the baby dragon. Am I supposed to kill the baby dragon? Okay. She can reach, right? Yeah, let's do it. Not sure if they made any other updates. Curious if they changed Eris to Eric. I know, that's always kind of been like weird. The translation of the name. Two chests in the cave. Okay. Is that like is that gonna be like one of the things with the bandits in it? That cave, or is it just like different than that? Oh, Median. Uh-oh. He's not going to kill him with a blaze, too. And if he doesn't kill him, he's going to get sniped out of the sky, right? So probably shouldn't do that. Probably put him right here and see if I can get him next turn, maybe. Or maybe I'll leave him close enough to Hera for an attack. Arthur's gonna die if I move him up. Maybe I'll get lucky and actually attack this time. Excellent. No, just chests. Okay. So now this harpy decides to play the game after all this time. Get Jade down. It's gonna be like a whole nother cycle of turns before I can get the healer and Hedva down. Whoa, coming in hot. Dragon coming in hot on Campbell. 26. Might want to send Jade back. What do you mean by that? Like back to where? Oh, to kill the harpy? You don't think the guards will take care of it? Huh, I wonder. Or is there gonna be some more like tricky stuff going on that I don't even know about? Is it worth the risk to find out? Probably not. Yeah, I know. King dies. But like one harpy? You think one harpy's gonna do it? I don't really want to find out either. Like, I don't want to do this fight again. This fight is terrible. I'm just gonna say it. This has been like the least enjoyable Shining Force 3 experience that I've had so far. I'm gonna hit this on Median. I think it's time for another save state as well. We've been here. Yeah, I know. This is like, seriously, whoever designed this fight, like, I want to punch that guy in the face. Like, who was designing this fight and was like, oh, I know what we want to do. We want to make a fight that's 2 hours long where there's no actual fighting. Where you just fight against terrain. Like, we're just battling terrain here. There's just like no other rhyme or reason to what we're doing. Yeah, I agree. Definitely bad execution on their part. I think they overdid it. It's like they could have done without the choke points on top of, like, the idea of having the shifting terrain, but then they added like all these choke points where your units just are all bottlenecked. It's like, even if you wanted to move into proper position for the shifting terrain, like, most of the time I can't even do it. Uh-oh. Nice knowing you, buddy. And down we go. Yes, that's probably true. Some guy probably designed this like way back in the day and it was like, guys, look how cool this fight is I designed. You'll never believe what I did. Meanwhile, everybody playing it is like, dude, hello? This, like, it definitely killed, like, the whole pace of Scenario 2, just having to go through this. And I'm not usually, like, a downer when it comes to, like, stuff like this, but this has been, like, so boring. Alright, dragon's dead. Campbell. Everything about it. Yeah, this reminds me of, I always say Xenobatos in Legend of Dragoon is like the worst part of the game. Every time I get to that part, and that's my favorite game ever. And when I get to Xenobatos, every time I just, like, don't want to play at that moment. You just have to you just have to get through it. Like, you're just trying to get through it. They make up for it immediately after. That's good. The muscle glove cracked. Oh no. Yeah, it's been like 2 back-to-back fights that have had difficult terrain. So it just feels like the stream is like it's just been a really slow day overall, like back-to-back fights. We've been fighting against land effect more than enemies. Okay. It's a little bit aggressive. Oh my god, this guy's confused and he's attacking Rogan. This is hilarious. Like I said, worst Royal Guard ever. Imagine being the Royal Guard, guarding the king the whole fight just to get confused and then try to kill your own king. Alright, well, there goes that guy. Naruto's still behind. Come on, stay with me now. Yeah, thank God. Imagine if the king died right now. I might cry if the king died right now. All right, solid work. Median's about to delete this dude. Ooh, so close. Campbell? Hello, Campbell? Put him next to Rock for the defense. They are trusted together. Honestly, Arthur feels terrible. He's just been a problem. He's not under-leveled, and yet he can't ever be in the fight. He's just like a liability. Like, what do I even do with him? No matter where I move him, he's gonna die. He's missing his signature weapon. Yeah, that seems to be the problem. Because in his current form, maybe he gets better, but in his current form, he's not very good.
I've got news for you. You're mine now. You belong to me.
Yo, thank you for the follow, man. Yes, I do play Legend of Dragoon. That's my favorite all-time game. I've streamed it a few times. I'm a huge fan. I'm so much of a fan of Legend of Dragoon. I even have my own Dragoon Spirit. I got my Blue Sea Dragoon Spirit right here. And it changes colors. Oh, your mom bought it for you? Tell your mom she's the greatest mom ever. Still paralyzed. She got you into RPGs? Nice, nice. That's a cool mom right there, dude. That's a cool mom. My mom used to buy me a lot of games when I was a kid, but then she also gave them all away without asking me when I went away to college. So that was kind of disappointing. She absolutely deleted my collection. Like, deleted my collection. Damn, 27. I haven't been able to get Bernard anywhere near the fight, which is really bad. Oh no, Rock's gonna die now too. That Hydra is probably gonna kill him unless I can come up with some magic here. Meanwhile, here's my healer. Here's my healer, guys. Here he is. Thanks for playing. What a loser. Ah, there he goes. Goodbye. This fight sucks. I hate it. I'm big mad right now. Oh my god, he almost killed his own... He just almost killed Rogan. Wait, is the fight over if Rogan dies or only the king? Just the king? Okay. Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me, game? Evil Wind. Hey, that'll work. She only has enough MP for one more support. I'm basically just gonna have to stand here and wait for Arudo to catch up. Like, it just... another big chunk of wasted time. Good thing I use support. There we go. Finally Bernard has attacked somebody. Can he cast Aura? I don't know. I don't know why I moved him here. I think I'm just losing my focus at this point. Like, this has just been such an awful experience that I can't think anymore. Definitely a low point for Shining Force 3. Like, I don't understand the purpose of the escort. Like, it has no relevance in this fight. Yes, please, Session. Please end my torment, dude. End my torment. Scenario 2 is so good up until this stream. Like, I really have to say, I'm so disappointed right now. Oh, jeez. Help me. Brother, help me. And then they put these archers like on the end of these on the end of this little piece of terrain to just make it like, hey, screw you, buddy. Freeze level 3. Just hit a Zephyrus. That's cheaper. Kiwi would definitely help me, because Kiwi would be able to go all over all this terrain. Or if I had more than one flyer, it would have made things a little bit easier, but actually I don't think it would have. Because I still would have had everybody lagging so far behind that it wouldn't have really helped out. Oh, nice. Zephyrus 2. My big problem is no Panko. I doubt the validity of that. How far does Soul Steel go? Alright, I can't hit the snipers. I guess if I go here, I can... It's gonna be all my MP. Oh, darn it. Kiwi and Peter for life. Gotta throw Slade in there. Absolutely have to throw Slade in there, and then I agree. Oh, nice. That's what I need, really. Bigger cast range. Of course, the one time this entire game that Bernard does not crit. Slade for sure, and I am partial to Gerhal. I liked Gerhal a lot. Especially when you first get him. When you first get Gerhal, he's extremely overpowered. Like, he just comes out punching, dude. Like, Gerhal comes out acting like he just drank a white monster and just shows up on scene just punching away. And then he kind of falls off a little bit in the middle of the game because he's terrain limited a lot of times. He has issues with some of the high land effect. My favorite character in Shining Force 2, I still think it's a tie between Slade and May. And I know that Session's gonna make a joke about my May fetish. Or whatever you like to call it. I know that's what you like to call it. You and Spiriel have things to talk about, yeah. Oh, my brothers in Christ. I hate this part. I can't reach with Bernard, can I? No. I put Median in his spot. Alrighty, he's okay. These guys do quite a bit. Alright, they're all gonna go up next turn. You're heading out? Okay. You're going up to get his eyeglasses, right? Okay. I'll see you when you get home. Wifey checking in.
My wife!
Just gonna bunch everybody up for an aura or something. Ugh, this is awful. Median should be able to one-shot the boss. I hope so. That would be convenient. Definitely need to take out one of these units. That should do it. Alright, now I feel a little better about this. Not you too, Campbell. Time for an aura. Setting up a new PC is a pain in the ass. It can be, yeah. Did you buy a pre-built or are you building it? It seems like most of the pre-builts are cheaper than building it yourself these days, which never used to be the case. At least when I was building PCs, that was not ever the case. Pre-built Alienware? Yeah. So I remember, geez, I guess this was like 2008, 2009, somewhere in that time frame. It was significantly cheaper to build your own PC. Like, significantly cheaper. Almost 50% of the cost. And nowadays, it seems like there's almost like no benefit to building your own. I don't want to waste all that MP. Damn. There used to be a huge margin to be had by building. In fact, I think the PC that I'm using now is actually the first one that I didn't build myself. I need to get everybody off that middle spot there. Hold on a sec. Before I jump in here blind. You looked into just upgrading, it was 1300, got brand new for 1550. Yeah, exactly. Like I've noticed the same thing. There's really just nothing to be had on building your own stuff anymore, which is kind of annoying. I know, like, RAM prices are insane right now. It's all, like, the purchases or promises to purchase for AI data centers is kind of screwing everything up. But I think it's ultimately going to crash the PC parts market at some point. Because they've made a lot of promises to buy parts, but they haven't actually bought any of it. They're, like, pledges. So it's like, it's not real demand, if that makes sense. It's going to be interesting because, in my opinion, I think a lot of these AI data centers are never going to get built. Like, compared to how many they're promising to build or claiming they're going to build, I think they're going to be limited by power. I think they're not going to have enough power on the grid to run them all and to build what they claim they want to build. I think a lot of people in the industry are full of shit because there's a lot of money to be made by making certain promises that they have no plan to deliver on. They plan on just cashing out on the promises. So at some point, the PC parts market is going to normalize because that's always what happens. I've seen it for 3 decades almost now. When I started getting my first PC when I was like 10, 11 years old, prices go up, everybody rushes out to meet those demands, and then they build, and then it just completely collapses on itself. And that's when every time, that's when I've built a new PC. So I'm all for it. Like, people are tripping over each other to get RAM sticks right now. And in a handful of years, my guess is people will be giving it away. The cycle always cycles. It's undefeated. Yeah, exactly, Session. Like triple or quadruple the price. It'll happen. Just a matter of time. Whoa, Macho Mace. We got ourselves a Macho Mace.
Oh yeah!
Just gotta sit here and wait for Median, I guess. Just another another layer of like, how much time can we possibly waste? Yeah, he has an antidote in his inventory I can just drop. Dragon Rod. Oh my lord. That sounds exciting. I'm assuming that's going to go to Synthesis, right? She's been using rods and wands, I think. Yeah. I think this one is by far the worst one ever, though, Session. Like, there's a few fights in every Shining Force, I agree, that are a little bit slow moving, but this is more than slow moving. This is just like painfully slow. I don't ever remember a 2-hour fight in any game. This is coming up on like a 2-hour fight. It's like a 2-hour fight where nothing has happened. It's pretty impressive. Alright, her other glove is broken as well, so I can't do anything with that. But I can do... I think I can do resist, right? How can I get the most amount of targets in this? Put him here. There we go. I want resist on Campbell, because I'm going to have him charge in on that mage. Honey from Summoner to Magician to full Soul Steal. Yeah. I like that idea. I like that idea. I'll be able to use a level 2 Soul Steal on these dudes. It's called Hell Dragon? That sounds kind of badass. I think we saw an enemy that had Hell Dragon, right? Was it, oh, was it Desharon had the Hell Dragon summon or somebody? I'm not going through all that to swap the rod at this point. I'm going full face. I'm face tanking everything here and killing these as fast as possible. And I can't even reach her for the MP. Not until next turn. Fire resist, Phoenix level 2. Just gonna leave it on. support. I'm gonna do it from here instead. So I can hit Hazuki. And then I'll use Headbutt to get her MP back. Alright, so everybody has support and resist. I should be able to go in pretty hard here as soon as the terrain changes. I'll get the next recruit. If it's just as simple as running into the town and grabbing him real quick, I'll do it. But I'm definitely not gonna have time for another fight. This one was like super tedious. I know you guys are saying apparently the next fight is like a really good one. So I'll open up the next stream with that. Making this so difficult. What's even more frustrating is like you try to cast support and resist and like all the spells to kind of get your guys like ready to go and ready to attack. And then you're just stuck behind the terrain for multiple turns and it all wears off. Oh, nice. Paralysis. See if it prevents him from casting. Nope. Resist should help a lot though. Yeah, it's like no damage. Top it all off with one aura and should be all set. Bernard. I'm gonna go right for the Minotaur because he might hit him with a status effect. Negative sun. What is this gonna do? He's gonna hit me with a tornado. Tornado level 3. Spin cycle engaged. And that is why resist is the most important spell as you get to the end of the game. Yeah, that is a very nice Soul Steel setup. We might get to do one thing really fun here at the end. Yo, Crizzle, what's up, man? Yo. Welcome to the Soul Steel. Get your soul sucked right out of your body. That's a one. Oh, did not one shot. Haven't seen you play this in a minute. It's been like, how many days has it been since my last stream for Shining Force 3? Zephyrus 2. Last time I streamed Shining Force 3 would have been last Thursday, I think. Because I had to work every day over the weekend, and then I had no power yesterday. So it's been like 4 days. 93. Level 13? Wow, that did an insane amount of damage. This battle was a tough one, but we managed to prevail. That was indeed a splendid battle, my son. That's 5 one-hit killers? Dude. That was insane. Those Bolzone monks have more power than I imagined if they can control a dragon. Chambers is back. Yo, Dibbles. That's borderline like trash talking right now. Talking about 74 degrees. You Arizona boys need to chill. Literally, you need to chill. You need to be cold. Moving an outlet in my 82-degree garage. I hope you get zapped. Not the deadly kind, just like the kind that just like gets your attention a little bit. Just the karma kind. It's a 60 amp. Well, oh no, alright, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I know what you're thinking. In order to protect the Imperial capital from this powerful enemy, you think we should return to Destonia, am I correct? Yeah, sure, man. When you return to the Empire, do you intend to leave Aspia, occupied by Iran? Whether we return home or continue on, enemies surely lie in wait. Our first priority is to defeat them. I've been raking dirt for 5 hours. Of course, you manifested Hawaii's appearance by talking about warm weather. Probably just went for a run in like 80 degrees, 75 degrees. I knew we would encounter Bolzone monks again. Yes, and apparently in larger numbers than before. By Elbasum, these monks will not stand in our way. Prince Median, prepare for combat. It's 70 and I'm freezing. It got up to 34 today, but it's super sunny. Like, it's a really, really bright sun, so it's actually melting stuff out a little bit. High Priestess Desherin has summoned you to Aspia. The Symbios army must be dealt with immediately. So they're actually pulling back all the units to go deal with Symbios. So like the secondary timeline is actually super evident right now. If the Bolzone monks are in such disarray, then Symbios' army may have retaken Aspia. Yasha, I need a report. Hopefully the ninja Yasha can tell us what has happened with the Symbios army in Aspia. I am here, Emperor. Yeah, and then in like a week I'm flying out to Salt Lake City. So even if it warmed up here, I'm just going to be flying right into more snow and cold. At least that's going to be the fun kind, though. The Symbios army has defeated Prince Iran. Oh, so this is now happening after the bridge battle from Scenario 1. And the Titan. Iran always was too bold for his own good, but the Titan is an invincible ancient warrior. How could it have been defeated? Just going out to for a little snowboarding. Little 4-day trip. A brilliant strategy by a man named Pausus. The Symbios army was divided in two. One battalion stalled at the castle while the other opened the dam. They used the force of the water to destroy the Titan. I'm not sure. Snow basin? Maybe? A scholar of incredible ability. He, Conrad, and Benetrim consorted to found the Republic. Although in recent years I've heard he has been living on the frontier. So this man had retaliated against the death of Lord Conrad. Prince Iran kidnapped Conrad's grandchild, Algernon, and took him hostage. Being such a close friend to Lord Conrad may have fueled his determination as well. What about Garvin? Garvin is in Storic. He's preparing a plan and hoping for a miracle. After losing Saraband, he may turn to Aspia in desperation. Median, we must head to Storic now. There is much to discuss. Are you from Utah, MTG? If you had to pick a place to go, where would you go? If you had the option. Like the best combination of like price, experience. How are you feeling, Prince Median? Emperor Damaric will probably command us to battle the Symbios army to avenge Prince Iran. What will we do, Median? Your loyalty is torn between Symbios and your father, but a decision will have to be made. I know it has been painful losing your elder half-brother, and I hope I'm not out of line in saying Iran took responsibility for his fate when he tried to invade Aspia. Notice he can call the Super Ninja at any time, but not while he's being attacked. I know. Like the whole time we're doing these escorts, Yasha's just nowhere to be found. He was also in league with the Bolzone sect, who caused much upheaval on this continent. I wonder if peace can be restored to this land once more. Okay, Session. Yeah, I'm probably gonna try to locate this new character, and then we'll be pretty much done after that. Harmony certainly will not be achieved easily, Prince Median. Emperor Damaric has his own agenda as well. I wonder, what else is to come? Iran conspired with Garvin and he helped abduct the Emperor? If Iran was my son, I would have disinherited him. Disinherited? I didn't know that was a word. Let us not forget the acts of the father. Emperor Damaric had to have known all along of his son's treachery. You are right. It is possible Damaric allowed Prince Iran's abduction plot. Can't say abort. Yeah. It's a little too late for that. an execution. There's no... Once they're a prince, you have to go with the execution method. I've been gone a month. You're still on Shining Force 3. Must be a long game. John, it's 3 full scenarios, and each one's about 60 hours apiece. So, yeah, or it can even be longer, yeah. I think we did the first scenario in like 60 hours. But it's basically, think of it like 3 individual games. They're called Scenario 1, 2, and 3, but it's basically 3 games in one. Yeah, so Shining Force 1 is only like 20 to 25 hours. Shining Force 2 is like 30 to 35 hours. And Shining Force 3, if you play all 3 scenarios, is almost 200 hours. Like, it is a massive undertaking. When I decided to stream this, I knew I'd be streaming it for like 3 months. Basically like a month per scenario. Yeah, I would have thought the Rainbloods would come to his rescue. Like, Elbison, they're scary. The Rainbloods only act under the Emperor's orders. Or perhaps they did. Marek is not stupid. He likely used the abduction to his advantage. If you have a PC that's strong enough, I have a way that you can play it in my Discord. But you do need a system that performs well enough for it. If your suspicion is true, the death of Prince Arant was Emperor Namarek's responsibility. No matter how suspicious it may be, it is only conjecture at this point, Campbell. However, I believe everyone has their doubts about the Emperor. If you want the truth, you will have to ask your father, Prince Meridian. Grantak, what is your opinion of Emperor Namarek? If this was all a plan to invade the Republic, I think we have a moral responsibility. We shouldn't aid an invasion, Prince Meridian. In any case, we must be off to Storch's West District, where the Emperor awaits. We will get to the bottom of this, Prince. Okay, so I am free. Alright, let me go try to find that character real quick. I want to see that before I end. Okay. This looks like the biggest building. Alright, nothing inside. He doesn't look like much? Okay. Alright, this is a weapon and armor shop. I'm not going to mess with this right now. Oh, it's got to be this guy. Pappets. Holy. An old seeress of my village said you were destined to save the world. I've come to assist you. I vow to help you, Prince Median. I have the ability to charm all manner of wild beasts. Please allow me to join your force. Oh, is he a beast master? That's definitely new in Shining Force. I can only tame a beast if I defeat it in battle. I'm able to hold 3 charms on 3 beasts at once, which I will put under your command. Dude, that's super cool. John, I'm on scenario 2. I'm pretty close to the end of scenario 2. So I'm probably like 120 hours into Shining Force 3 altogether. This reminds me of Star Ocean. Different. Similar, maybe like similar in art, but the gameplay is very different. It's tactical instead of like action, like that open field action. You missed the old guy. What about the old guy? Is there another guy? This little dude? Oh, what the heck? This ramen is so good, I devoured 4 helpings. Want to try some? Yo, Skitty. Thank you, man. How you doing, man? How you doing? What am I supposed to do with the old guy? Oh, that's it? Is that like foreshadowing a character I'm going to get in another scenario? How we doing today, Skitty? What's going on, man? Getting in some Arc Raiders before this expedition takes my stuff. Oh no. What's going on? What do you mean? Expedition what? He's old guy who wears... Alright, so we're gonna put this dude in our party, huh? Gunner. Man. Oh, it starts you over with a few perks. Okay, so it's like, so like prestiging almost. Is that the proper term? Is that what they called it in COD, right? It's like prestiging. Only have 1 fight to really worry about it. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Beastmaster, that's crazy. They give us a beast tamer. Alrighty. Only have 1 fight to worry about it. You know what's funny is like actually Campbell kind of got strong in that last fight. Because he was the only one that could like move anywhere. And he's like way better than Arthur is. But I know if I took out Arthur, you would like probably dox me, like find my house and come like kick my door in and try to fight me. So I won't take out Arthur. No, you wouldn't. What you wouldn't, Gia, but Session might over on my Twitch. He would try to fight me. I'm pretty convinced. If I had the nerve to take out Arthur, Nah, I agree. I'm just messing with you, but Arthur has been more of an investment than I thought he would be. Like, he really is struggling. So, and I'll have to work on that in the hero test, obviously, is where I'm going to be able to catch up. I think at this point, I just need to get the next fight done with. And then I'll worry about figuring it out once I get to the hero test, because then I'll be able to egress the hero test. I'll be able to craft mithril items, be able to do all that good stuff. So, but I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. A little bit of a slow stream today. I felt like all the fights were super slow, like not a lot of progression through the actual fights. But I know that the fights coming up are going to be a lot more fun. So I'm going to be live again tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, playing Legend of Legaia. So if you guys want to hang out tonight, you can catch me live again. Other than that, as always, guys, you can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok all at the same time. I multi-stream on all the platforms. My next Shining Force 3 stream is probably going to be Friday afternoon. I have to work tomorrow and Thursday during the day. So Friday afternoon, look for me for some more Shining Force 3 Scenario 2. And I'll see you guys all tonight. Have a good rest of your day, and be safe.